Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode. We are finishing out this season in the micro sprints. We're very close to the end of the season. 4 races left: Lima Land, Kokomo, Prairie View, and Millbridge. We're sitting third in points. We've had a great season. We got a win at Lima Land earlier in the season, so super happy about that. Hopefully we could try and do it once again here, because we were very fast at Lima Land last time. But we've had a lot of top 10s, multiple top 5s as well, so hopefully we could finish off this season strong, try to get maybe another win here at Lima Land, maybe another one at Kokomo as well, because the showcase earlier in the year we got second, but Prairie View and Millbridge to finish it off is going to be rough, so we'll do the best we can. Hopefully we can get enough money to try and level up our suspension. We have level 4 wings now on the top and the front wing. Got that fully installed, so we're going to be really good there. And then the suspension, we're going to need like 60,000 or something like that to upgrade it. So it's going to take probably the rest of the year to get the money for that. But let's start here at Lima Land, see if we can go get another win. All right, got down to an 11,150. We've ran a 0 here before, so hopefully we can do that again here in qualifying. For a top 10 spot, it's a 199, so hopefully we can run a 0. That would be nice. We just have to hit our line right. Running a 1 in practice was not too bad, though. As long as we can do that and be top 10, I'll be happy with it. Try to make it into the qualifying dash if we can. Top 8. Basically we'll get us qualifying dash, because top 2 in each heat. We start third in the heat. That would be a little bit unfortunate. We ran a 0.06. That's definitely the fastest we've ran so far. Don't know where that puts us yet. I'm trying a little bit different line on the second lap, see if we can get a little faster. That's a 0.61, so that's still pretty solid. And that puts us 6th overall, starting second in heat number 2. So heat 2 is going to be Lou Edwards out front. And Eddie obviously got the pole. He is just super fast every single race. He's won almost every single race on the season. But I think he won every race besides the one we have won here at Lima Land. So we'll see if we can try and dethrone him again here. That would be awesome. Gotta hold these guys off behind me early on. Got Jesse right behind us. Lou is flying right now. I need to do like my cut down lane or something that I did in qualifying there, because that was super fast. Lou is just gone right now. Like, he had so much speed right off the start there. Looks like we're just reeling them in already, but we only got 4 more laps to do, so I think we're just gonna run out of laps to do it. So it seems like off the start they're definitely quicker than us, but on the longer run we might have a little bit of speed on them, which is fine. But as long as we're top 2 here, we're going to be in the qualifying dash and try to make something work there and see if we can gain some spots, hopefully. They're actually pulling away from me on that straightaway too, which is quite interesting. Ran a 130. Try to see if I run a little lower what I can get. They go to the low side as well. I think we're better on the low side. They seem faster on the top. So they need to stick to the top for them to pull away maybe. I'm actually making this like lower line work instead of the cut down, so that's actually interesting. Good to know. But second in the heat race, starting 6th in the qualifying dash. Nice and easy heat race. We were pulled away from everybody else. Lou was just so fast there. So we'll see if we can try to make up some spots here in the qualifying dash real quick. I think Collins is on our inside, it looks like. Try and get through the gears nice and smooth. Try to not get ran over by Ken Hall. Did not want to give us any room there, though. He's ripping that bottom. Ray Scott on the outside. Trying to, like, pin these guys down. Oh, boy. Collins on the exit there was a little scary. Was not expecting him to pull down like that. That really messed me up because we got up into him a little bit and then also got a little sideways trying to avoid him again. Tearing through these tear-offs way too fast, and we got a bad spot of dirt there, but I can still see decently. 1 tear-off left for the last 3 laps. That's a little rough. We'll try to manage it here. Got back up to 6th. Let's go. Try and get by Ken Hall. He's getting that bottom so well. We're up to 5th, though. Come on, get us up to 4th. Get us by Ray. Get that mud off the screen. We can hold off Ken Hall now, because he got by Ray as well. Final lap here. Just got to roll this low side. Fell all the way back to 7th. Worked our way back up to 4th, though. We were pretty fast. We were catching Jerry and all them, too, which was really nice. So, very happy about that. Where did Ken go? Was he, like, not right on my ass anymore? Oh, I guess he was. He's 0.3 back. I don't know where he was in the mirror. I didn't see him. I saw Ray as the next car back, but, like, really far back. So we'll see how this feature race goes. Because starting in 4th, pretty good starting spot. Just gotta roll this low side like we have been so far. We've been doing a great job of it. We somehow won this race earlier in the year. I'm pretty sure we started a little bit further up front and then we battled with Eddie towards the end, maybe. I can't 100% remember how we got the lead and everything, but just gotta run nice clean laps. Either get under these guys like that, get by Edwards. That was perfect. Now we're up to 3rd. Let's go try to catch down Jerry. Him running that high side, he's gonna get that momentum, but if I can hold this low side like we are, I might be able to slide him. Ooh, that was close. Trying not to slide up and hit him because then it'll really kill our momentum if we get into the side of him. I'm really trying not to do that. Jerry goes back to the low side. I feel like we're faster than him on the low. Eddie goes high now. See, I think that's where they mess up, is when they start like changing lanes too much. So I feel like I can take advantage of that, but catching this lap traffic is going to be big telltale on how fast we'll be compared to Eddie. We got the 2nd. 12 laps to go. Laps are winding down very quick here. Hopefully the lap traffic will mess up Eddie more than us. Oh, they're getting out of whack out there, but they keep it going straight. They didn't flip or anything. Eddie is absolutely flying, running that top side. He's a little slow running the bottom, trying to get by the lap traffic. That is going to be huge for us trying to catch him. Need to not get too sideways there, trying to get by Brown. Diaz next up. Don't run low, please. They're trying to go side by side. I'm trying to get in front of them. Trying to chase down Eddie through this traffic. I'm shocked there hasn't been a caution yet, but it's been awesome that there hasn't been. That bottom lane actually worked really well there. Eddie got slowed up. I need to try to get under him somehow. I feel like this 1 and 2 way down there, I went a little too low, I feel like it. Oh, and that guy is flipping. There's going to be a restart on our hands. We're up to 2nd, though, so we have a chance here at the end. Got a chance. They're going to have a really good start, though, so it's going to be tough. I want to see if I can try to jump down under him. I feel like since we've gotten this, these couple upgrades, I'm not as slow on the restarts. Ooh, I'm actually able to get under him. That is big. That is big. Oh, he's just going to get by us on the outside right away. That's a little unfortunate. Not what we needed. And then Lou got in front of us as well, so we're going to have to re-pass Lou. And then Ken Hall is trying to get back under us, but not able to, not letting him to get to our inside there. Lou battling with Eddie now. He like slowed up so much for that corner to get the exit. It's really weird. Eddie is ripping that top side. We're going to run out of laps, I think, is the problem to get back up to Eddie. I think we can get by Lou here, especially if we could force him to go high a little bit. Got him to his rear end a little bit of a bump and run. Try and slide him a little bit there. He's going to cross us back over. Try and hug him down to the inside, get back by him. We're clear, but the final lap here already, and Eddie is too far ahead for us, so did not have a very good restart there. Able to get to his inside, but he was able to just fly by us on the outside. At least we got back up to 2nd, which was a great race for us overall, so I'm happy about that. So I'm not going to be mad about it, even though Eddie is still way up in points. Like, he is just, how many wins is that for him on the year? We're still 3rd in the points. That is 6 wins for him on the year. Ray Scott has 1 and we have 1. And we're trying to catch Ray in the points. We are, what, 30 behind Ray? So potentially in these last 3 races, if we can have good enough finishes, we might be able to catch Ray in the points for 2nd overall. But trying to beat Eddie next year is going to be real tough. But 13,500, that's a good start on trying to get the suspension upgrade. That's going to put us up to 19,000, and we hit over 50,000 skill points, so it's probably going to tell us to pick another, oh, it's going to unlock the National Series now. Very nice. So we've unlocked the Regional and the National Series before we even won a championship yet, which is absolutely crazy, but it is what it is. So we hit that perfectly. That's a little bit of a bonus for us, which is really nice. I'm happy about that. Our skills are undeniable. Yeah, we're getting much better. I'll tell you that. With all the stuff getting added to the car, we're getting much, much faster. But we got second here at the showcase to Eddie, and I'm hoping, oh, this one race, I'm going top 5. Kokomo is our best race by far. We're just going to go with the Pro Late model, unlock everything slow and steady, but definitely going to need to repair everything. It's only 2K. Mostly everything besides the wings needed repaired there, but basically everything else needed repaired anyways, so it's not that expensive for $2,000. Kokomo week, we got second at the showcase to Eddie, throwing a slider on him last corner, and he was able to cross us back over and get us at the line. So I have confidence that we could have a chance at winning Kokomo here. This is definitely our best track by far, and it's funny that we didn't even get the first win here at Kokomo. We got it at Lima Land last time we were here. Besides that race, we got second that time. So we've been really fast lately, looking to try to get a win here. $6,500 to win, not as much as Lima Land was, unfortunately, but it should be a good payday for us nonetheless. Well, we ran like a 10th faster than I ever have here. I ran a 9:19 here before. Now we're down to an 8:11, but top 5 qualifying goal is down to a 7. Oh boy, that's going to be a little tough to hit, but we'll do the best we can here. I just got to get like that little bit of a cut down as much as we can in the corners, and it works really, really well. We're very fast. So if we're just outside the top 5 qualifying, that will be okay. Try to work our way up in the heat or the feature nonetheless, or the qualifying dash too. That's a really good cut down in 3 and 4. Just missed it in 850. That was like under a 10th off. We'll be like 6th, 7th maybe. Don't know if the second lap's gonna be any faster. Not quite. It was a 9:12. So we are 7th, starting second in heat number 3. That's not bad. Who got pole? Was it Eddie? Of course it's Eddie. Eddie is just so fast with it. Nothing we could do about it. So starting second here, we just got to finish top 2 to get to that qualifying dash. We got Ken Hall on our inside. See if we can get under him, kind of push him up a little bit. I did not shift very well. Got into him a little bit, which actually moved him out the way, which worked. He's going to dive it down in 3 and 4. Not able to make the slider work. I want to get by Barnes if we can, because Barnes is somewhat fast, but I feel like we are faster than him, especially in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, they're very good, but 3 and 4, we are definitely better. They can throw a slider in 1 and 2 pretty well. Not that time, at least. Ken is going to have a time to try to get around Barnes, though. Never mind, he slid him immediately in 3 and 4 and got by him. So that did not take too long at all. Now, hopefully, we can try to hold it off on Ken. And if we can, we'll start 3rd in the qualifying dash, which will be huge. Running 8:46 on that lap. Ken throwing that slider line. It's not fast on the straight, but we're pulling away on the straightaway at least. He is catching us a lot in the corners with that slider line, but we pull away a lot as well. So it kind of evens out. Feel like we have a little bit more momentum running this line than that slider for him. So we are going to come away in 1st there, which is lovely. Starting 3rd in the qualifying dash. Hopefully we could try to make something happen. Finish top 3 here, or have a chance here at winning this qualifying dash, which would be huge. At least maybe starting 2nd would be awesome. Don't know if we can. Try and get through the gears well. Make Ray go up a little high like we did the Ken a little bit. Get up in the 4th gear, and Eddie is so far gone already. Like, he is a cheat code, I feel like. He is so damn fast. It's crazy. Trying to hold off Lou on this outside lane while he runs that slider line. That slider line's very fast. I'm trying to stay on his outside because I know if I go inside, he just blocks it anyways. But if I could stay on his outside, that would be perfect going into a corner. And now Ray is going to try and throw the slider there. Trying to block him off from getting under us too much as well, because Lou is actually pulling away with that slider line now. I need to really lock in on my line. That was the good 3 and 4 I needed. That's a good 1 and 2. Want to try and get under Lou, make him run a different line, and we can get by him that way, and Ray also is getting by him. Final lap here. We're going to be able to hold on to 2nd. I'm hoping so. Ray is going to throw a Hail Mary slider. Not going to make it work. We're going to finish 2nd. So Eddie is just so far gone, it's not even funny. I don't even know how we're going to catch him in this A-main. I don't even know how we caught him in the last A-main in the showcase to have a chance to throw a slider on him, honestly. I don't know if he had some damage or what, maybe. That's the only thing I can think of right now. But try and get under him immediately, maybe? Maybe we can force him up a little bit. Give him a little right rear. Ray Scott actually got in front of us too, so good on him. Good freaking start by Ray, starting in third all the way up to first immediately. 18 lap main. If we could try to hold off Eddie, and if Eddie could end up in a wreck or something, that'd be lovely. If somehow he can. But we need to catch Ray now. But Eddie, I'm definitely worried about because he is just super duper fast. We just have to hit our line perfectly here to try and catch up to Ray. The lap traffic is what's going to be real huge, is just trying to get by them clean. It might make Ray run a low line, which seems to be fast as well. Eddie seems to be running like that slider line a lot of the times. He's running top 1 and 2. He's running top 3 and 4 there as well. Almost getting under Ray there. I really want the lead here really badly. Because if we get the lead and it's not Eddie, I feel like we have a good shot at this. But I do not want to caution now. This is the only thing I want. I do not want to caution. Ray is going to try and throw a slider turn 1. He's getting under us. But if we could run our line perfect 3 and 4, he's not going to get by us. We do clear him there. Now the lap traffic is going to be the biggest thing. Oh, and they're flipping. That's already going to be a restart. Let's just miss that and have this restart. Eddie is starting third though, which is the scary part because Ray got the lead from third on that first restart of the race. So I'm really nervous about this now. I really just need to get a good restart, get through the gears, and get to the top. We had a great restart, did not have a good turn 1. That's the thing on those restarts. Oh my God, third place just sends it, and they get it so well. Apparently, first turn, I need to just send it up to send the slider line to block their line or something. But now Eddie's got the lead, which that's a problem. We were actually pulling away from Eddie and Ray, going through that traffic, I was hoping. And then they wrecked immediately when we were getting to them, which really sucked. We only put like 1 or 2 people a lap down, so that was unfortunate for the 1 or 2 people. Because they just got absolutely screwed. Oh, we're catching Eddie a little bit. We're keeping this momentum up. We are catching him. This is almost deja vu from the showcase race now where we're catching him. His lap traffic, he is really slow. I think that's the car that ended up flipped. Oh, what a run we have. I'm making him go outside. He tried to cut under us. I think I messed up his line because of that. Come on, get this good 3 and 4 like we have been. Oh, he throws such a good slider there, though. Dang it. Oh, and there's another flip. And now Ray is going to have a shot to get back to the lead here. What a crazy turn of events it is. I need to, like, just throw a slider turn 1, apparently, and just block off Ray, and then get up in front of Eddie is the main thing. Getting up in front of Eddie is the biggest. Even if I right rear him a little bit, we're fine. We got up in front of him. That was the biggest thing. Now don't let him get back in front of us. He got back in front of us. Dang it. Okay, there's not much we can do there. Oh, there's 2 laps left here. Oh boy, here we go again. We really just gotta get this outside lane rolling and get the run on him. Final lap here. We're gonna be able to make anything happen. I'm gonna send it under him. Oh, we're gonna be able to hold him off this time. Thank goodness. I was so worried. I thought he had the run to get right back by us. I really did. But what a crazy race that was between Ray, myself, and Eddie. We were just going back and forth the entire time. That was awesome. I can't believe we actually came away with that at the end. Hopefully we can keep up this momentum going into Prairie View. I don't know how we can, but Prairie's been one of our hardest races by far. We're still third in the points. We catch up to Ray Scott a little bit. That was not by a ton, but we get our second win of the season, which is nice. We're going to get a good little bit of money there. So $6,500 for the payout, $5,000 on merch sold. Hell yeah, brother. That's awesome. And we get our sponsor goal for that top 5, $14,000. Yeah, that's our best payout of the season or in any race by far now. So that's awesome. That's going to get us up to $33,000, which is amazing. And things get a little worn out, but no problem so far on the car. And now we're going to have like a 2-race sponsor, aren't we? What is this? Oh, first place, great win. Okay, that's gonna pop up every time we get a win, I guess. I thought it was just for the first one. That would have made sense. Me and Robbie Jackson are best buds. That makes no sense to me. I don't even know if we've raced around them hardly at all. But going on the Prairie View, top 5 for Millbridge and Prairie View. I'm just gonna go top 15 because top 5 is a tough goal for both of these tracks. I feel like car part discount is 8, repair discount is 10. I feel like I'd rather have what I have on there. Yeah, I have car part discount 10, repair discount 8. So the discount for the parts is more important to me than the repair discount. It's not that big of a difference to me, really. So going into Prairie View here, we need to try and do well. We're sitting third in the points somewhat comfortably, almost 20 points ahead of Jerry and Lou, which is kind of crazy. Just over 20 points on Ken. So the top 6 in points are pretty tight besides Eddie. From 2nd to 6th is literally like 44 points. So that is not much at all. And we're just sitting here in 3rd with 2 wins on the season, which is awesome. But going to Prairie View, I'm hoping that we can just qualify well and make it into the feature, no problem. Potentially trying to make it into the qualifying dash, but that's going to be a little tough. Okay, I can run like a million laps in the 9 altogether. Barely got a lap in the 8 as our best one, but that's a top 15 goal. Like, that's tough to hit still. Like, at 8:0:56, like, that's not qualifying super well. If we can just hit like a low 9, it's still not like a great spot, I feel like, because everybody's times are going to be on top of each other here, but we'll do the best we can. Hopefully we can just hit our nice smooth line like this, and it's a 9. It's a 990, a really high 9. We'd like to get a much lower 9 at least. That should be a better lap. I feel like 964, a little better, but not quite what I was hoping for. We're going into heat number 1, starting 4th. That's pretty rough. We got out qualified by the Cox, so that's a little frustrating because we are a lot faster than this all season, but some of these tracks, man, are just really rough for us. Because I cannot allow these guys to get under me, really. I'm bad in the gearing. Like, bad getting up through the gears, that is. But yeah, these guys just dive bomb the corners, and I cannot block them off. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm just gonna, you know, move them back out of the way. I actually didn't even hit them somehow. But I tried to do what I was doing in qualifying, just have the nice arc all the way up to the wall and then come down all the way to the bottom. And I could be pretty fast and consistent that way. It's just, if I don't get dive bomb underneath, we could do that. But most of the time we're gonna get dive bombed, it seems like. Just gotta be nice and smooth. We are a little bit faster than Collins, it looks like, but we are already on the last lap. These laps go by super duper fast. So we're gonna start in 13th for the A main since we finished right where we started. So that's not the worst in the world, but not the best. I'm hoping to try to get a top 10 out of this race at least right now, because we are struggling. So hopefully we can do all right. Hopefully we can do okay here. Better up through the gears hopefully this time, because I really messed that up in the heat race, I feel like, big time. And I think if the guys run the outside, I can get by some of them. As long as we don't get dive bomb underneath, we're good. And people are already dive bombing it down. I gotta go down and block them off a little bit. We're good. We're up to 11th already, which is nice. Getting to the top 10 almost on Billy Green. Oh, somebody's upside down. Was that Jerry? Or no, that was Brooks, I think, maybe. It was either Collins or Brooks. It might have been Collins. That was a red car. I think Brooks has that beige. Oh, and my game froze. Unfortunate. All right, re-qualified and everything. We qualified slightly better with a 10th place, which is nice, but barely. We barely got that. So we're starting 3rd in Heat 2, I think this is. So we could have a better starting spot than we were having in the last one. We'll see how this goes. Billy Green on our outside, already getting by us. Just absolutely tubbing me on the start. I just gotta be nice and smooth, move him up a little bit. Right rear him just the slightest bit, nothing too egregious. Get up in front of him, get somebody under him, and now they're battling behind us. Perfect. And now we gotta try to oh, Eddie's in this heat. Interesting. Eddie and Ray, both 2 heavy hitters in the micro sprints, set 1st and 2nd in the points in our heat, so that's pretty rough for us. We're catching Ray a little bit because he's running the outside, but I figured I'll show you guys the heat and everything since we qualified a little bit better, and this heat's really short anyways. We got like a 7-8 a 7.883 in qualifying, which was pretty solid. So not a bad heat race. We're starting 10th instead of 13th, so slightly better. And I think when that caution came out, we were 11th anyways. So we only got like 3-4 laps in anyways, and that caution came out, and we were like 11th, so almost 10th. So basically just restarting the race in a slightly better spot. Gotta get through the gears. I am messing up every single one of these gears. But yeah, that's only the second time out of all the time I've been playing this game so far. The game has crashed for me, but both times it's crashed, it's happened on a caution like that. Like where there's a caution, you go to restart and the game just freezes. So that's unfortunate, but it hasn't happened too often, so I'm not frustrated about it or anything like that. It's not like I'm doing super long races. It only takes like a minute or two to reset it all to get back to where you were. So I'm not mad about it at all. The only thing is the sponsor that we like re-signed for the last 2 races, I did top 15 again, but it was the easy instead of the middle, like the medium difficulty. So we're gonna get paid less for getting top 15 rather than what we were before. So that's a little unfortunate. That's the only difference really in all that from resetting, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, and they are flipping hardcore. Holy crap. Cox just mounted on top of somebody. I don't even know who flipped there, but we gained 2 spots out of that. Like, Cox just absolutely railed somebody in the rear end, so that was massive. That had to have hurt. But we have Ray Scott under us. Can I get through the gears a little better this time? We were running in 10th pretty easily. So I'm hoping we can run an 8th pretty easily now with those 2 guys flipping. Oh my god, Bailey is absolutely flying on this outside. Yeah, Bailey is absolutely flying on that outside. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't know how they are so fast up there. That is crazy. I'm hoping, yep, Collins goes up there, slows him up a little bit. We're able to get to that outside. Somebody gets under Bailey. They're battling. Just don't get under me, please. I think that's right under Bailey. I'm like leaning with this track right now because it's so banked. It's crazy. But hey, Lou Edwards is in the lead. Eddie is battling them for the lead. So I'm hoping Lou can pull it off and get the win because Eddie's won just about every other race in the season. Besides the 2 we have won and the one that Ray Scott has won, which I don't even remember what race that is or anything, but Ray won one. Got 3 laps left here. This race goes by so quick, it's crazy. And now we're catching some lap traffic. A little too late for anything to really happen, unfortunately, for us to help us out. We might be able to get by Collins. Oh, they're flipping. That actually is going to be a restart, a green-white checkered here. We are restarting on the bottom, which is a positive at least. But Collins on our outside. I don't know who just flipped. I don't know if that was a lead lap car or not. That might have been a lapper, so it may not really affect anything. But Eddie is in 3rd. Jerry's on the outside. Jerry got up to 2nd there, which was huge. We are falling back to 8th again. That's a little unfortunate, but Collins goes outside. Hopefully we're able to hold off Bailey. Holy crap, Bailey is just so fast on the restarts. Final lap here, we're able to hold him off. We get 8th. Okay, I thought Wright got biased there at the line. I just went wide to the wall to try to block off the run. I'll take 8th out of that. That's been one of our tougher tracks so far, but I will take that, and somehow Eddie still gets the win. Oh my god, how do you guys let this happen? Lou fell all the way to 3rd. Jerry fell to 4th. Kevin somehow ends up 2nd. I don't know how you guys do this. You guys just always let Eddie win. That's so rigged. He's so fast, it's ridiculous. Ray does beat us, so we're going to lose a little bit of points to him. We're 26 down for him going into the Showcase Millbridge race. And Millbridge has been our worst track by far so far, so I'm just hoping we can get a top 15 out of that race. Get out of there with some money and another $10,000 here. But I'm really just hoping we can get out of Millbridge scot-free. Did get that first top 15 goal, which was nice. We're up to $44,000. Not even close to being able to get that suspension upgrade yet, which is crazy. Because we need like almost $60,000, I think, to like fully upgrade. Yeah, $49,000 just for the part itself, which is crazy. $118 for the regional one. Oh my goodness. Things are so expensive. 55,000 for the regional tires. I don't even want to look at this engine. I know this one's like 100 and I thought it was 123, but I guess with more of a discount. This one's got to be over 200. Oh, 278. That's so expensive. I know when we go up to like the regional and stuff, we'll be getting a lot more money and all that. So we'll build up money very quick and stuff once we work our way up there. But man, next season we need to win the championship in the micro sprint so I can move on to the street stocks, because I really want to move on to another car. We've been in these for so many seasons. I've gotten pretty good at them, and we've gotten the car pretty good. So Eddie is going to be one tough cookie to beat next season, I'll tell you that, because he has 100 points more than us right now. He's won 7 out of 10, and if he doesn't win, he's pretty much second. So that's going to be so tough to beat him next year. But let's get on the mill bridge here. I'm going to do a decent amount of practice. I could do good practice laps by myself. It's when I end up around a bunch of cars and they get under me, I can't run anywhere besides like that bottom slider line like I do at Grant Park or not Grant, Elk, yeah, right. I think that's the name. Elm Creek. I keep thinking I'm mixing the two names together. Elm Creek. I keep thinking Grant Park, but Grant Park's a very big track. We don't have a problem there. But Elk Creek, I do that slider line. Prairie, we do that slider line on the bottom, and if somebody gets under us, we just get past. So Millbridge is very tough. We're gonna get on to this and see how we could do 24 laps for an A main. I'm hoping we could finish top 3 in whatever heat we are in. All right, I didn't do many practice laps, but I'm trusting it. We ran a 7.6 in practice. The only difference I did was to set up like this wing angle to 26, because we had that at 22. I kind of found that in the middle of the season around Lima Lane when we won, and that's made us really fast. So we just need to put in a really good lap here for qualifying. What's going to be the top 15 time at 8.1? We could hit at 8.1, no problem. I just need to try and hit that 7.7, 7.6 time like we did in practice, because that is huge. I need to not hit the wall to start with. That's one. Don't hit the berm on the bottom. I even got airborne there. We hit it 7.8. That's okay, but I think it could be better. It definitely can be. Second lap was worse, but that's 7th. That's not a bad starting spot. We're starting second. Oh, heat 1, of course, is Eddie up front? Of course he is. So we're starting up front behind Eddie, and I need to get down to the bottom is my problem. We need to finish top 3 here just so we can advance straight to the A main, because, man, this race is so tough. I just didn't even have a chance. It was pulling left on me immediately. Thompson got under us. So did Brown immediately. I'm hoping somebody goes higher. I'm going to right rear them up, one of the two. I just need to get in my rhythm here, because this race is going to go by very quick, and we just need to finish in this top 3 spot. I'm fine with finishing in 3rd. Wish we could have stayed in 2nd there, try to do something in the qualifying dash. I'm hitting the damn straightaway every time. So I'm trying to straighten out the car because I'm still pulling left on the exit. I'm trying to straighten myself out. We have a little bit of a gap behind us, so we should be able to make the A main no problem. Don't know where this will start us exactly. What is that going to be? 12th, 13th, I think. I think we'll be 13th, which is not terrible. We'll be on the bottom at least. 7th would also be on the bottom if I can catch up to Thompson, but that's the final lap there. We're finishing 3rd. I'm fine with moving on to the A main, but man, this is going to be rough. I just need to run nice, clean laps. And that's tough to do here by itself. I'm so nervous just because I want to try and get some good money here. I wish I could just put in those laps like we did in practice and qualifying. Could have qualified a little bit better, maybe. I think we could have started first in one of the heats, which would have helped out a good bit, I feel like. Because we would have been on the bottom. Would have been nice. Slide up on him. Nope. I hit Cox in the wall almost. Oh, I just spun Cox out. We nailed the wall. That gave us a little bit of aero damage, but spun Cox out. He's gone. He's somewhere deep in the field now. We are 11th, so at least we're still on the bottom. So that's all right. Eddie's still out front, it looks like. Jerry's in 2nd. They are just always 1-2, it seems like. Don't know. Ray's not too far ahead of us. Yeah, we got a little bit of front end damage, it looks like. Not the worst. Oh, gonna move them out the way. I honestly didn't even mean to do that, but that worked. We're in the top 10, which is beautiful. And this is the showcase, too, which is a little tougher than, like, the first race of the season. And we got 23rd the first race of the season, so the wing upgrade has helped us out for sure. And that little bit of Oh, they're flipping into the wall. That's going to be an easy free spot. And somebody nailed them behind. Oh, my goodness. That's going to get us up to 9th. Jesse Wright just flipped that dude up in the wall out of nowhere. I'm just like so nervous. Like, I don't want to get somebody under me. I'm trying to just hold this top 10 and not mess up myself. Because it's so easy to mess up. I hit that berm on the bottom. We're going to be very screwed. I get somebody under me. We're going to be pretty screwed. Get that run on the exit. Block it off. I hit the berm though. Nobody got under us. We're good. We're up to 8th. Great. If there's a caution, that's going to hurt us. Oh, if I do that, that's going to hurt us as well. I just want to try and catch up to Ray if we can. He's going to beat us in the points for sure, unless he ends up in a wreck or something, I think. Oh, that's the wall. That's not going to help anything. We got a little bit of room behind us, though, which is nice. 10 laps to go. These laps just go by so quick at Millbridge. It's crazy. There's really not much room for error if you want to be fast. Oh, that's going to do a wheelie on us. I need to stop hitting that berm. Like, that berm really messes us up. I know it's going to always happen here, though. So I'm trying to push it so far inside. Pause. It just gets so close to the edge. And doing a wheelie, you have no control of the front end either at that point. Like, you kind of just have to, like, let off the gas, maybe brake slightly to get the front end back down. But I just want to run so far on the bottom that we're as fast as we can be. That was a perfect turn 1. 3 was not as good, but we're all right. And that was only an 8:12 on the bottom for that lap. Like, we were running 7.9s consistently in practice, so I guess the track does get a little bit worn out and stuff maybe, and it feels a little different. I'm not sure. That was an 8.0. That was a solid lap. Like, I was running like 8.6, 8.7 in practice. Ran a, or 7.6, 7.7. I'm freaking dyslexic. That's all I gotta say. But final lap, we're gonna finish 8th in the showcase. I cannot be mad about that. Like, that's a huge improvement from every other time we've been here. So up to 13th was a lap down. Eddie's gonna probably win it. Yeah, Eddie wins it, of course. So he is just a god at these tracks. It's nuts. So going into our next season, I'm thinking, oh my god, we fell to 5th in points. How do we fall all the way down to 5th? I know we were kind of tight in points. We lost to Lou and Jerry, who tied above us, and we're 2 points behind them. That's a bummer. But man, it's mainly because of that 23rd at Millbridge to start the season. That's what killed us. If we would have finished top 10 at Millbridge to start the season, what is the difference? Oh, I can't. It's not really a good judge here. 23rd is 104 points here to 134. It's not that significant of a difference on not a showcase race, but that's still a pretty big difference nonetheless. I think we could have finished 2nd in points if we didn't mess up Millbridge that bad early in the season. But nearly $16,000 for finishing 8th. That's a pretty good payday, and we're going to be going into next season, maybe being able to get close to that upgrade. Maybe after the Millbridge, we'll be able to get that suspension. I'm not sure. What is that going to get us up to? 60,000. I think we honestly can get the suspension upgrade and then like 1 or 2 upgrades with it. We got that perfect bonus. Finally able to get a better sponsor so we can get some more money per race. That's nice, because I've been struggling on that for sure. But we got 2 wins, our first 2 wins of the career, which is awesome. I also want to change the look on this car. We're going to do the regulation like normal, do all 11 races. Where are you going? Oh, that's only for 1 race. It's Millbridge. I'm going top 10. But we got the new sponsor on the car, which is beautiful. That's awesome. $61,000 with that upgrade. We just going straight for it. We'll see how far we can get with it. I think only 2 upgrades. Yeah, literally only 2 upgrades. But hey, that's a big difference in performance and durability than having that. So we should be able to do better. And it's not a showcase to start the season out. We'll just need, how much money was that? 8,000, 8,400. So yeah, after Millbridge, we should be able to get the money for that. Because starting out Millbridge at 6,000 to win, probably not gonna be able to win it. That we'll do our best. And I'm hoping Eddie can end up in a wreck and have a rough first race and all that. But I'm gonna change up the look of this car and everything for next season as well. So because we've had the same look for all 4 or 5 seasons, whatever, how long have we've done this for so far. I think it's been 4 seasons. We're going on our 5th, something like that. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying. We're doing the micro sprint still, 1 last season, going for gold, and we are gonna be going gung-ho for it and trying to win every race if we possibly can, because we were very fast, a ton of races last year, got a top 5, most of them, over half of them, got 2 wins, both at Lima Land, I believe. Well, no, Lima Land was one and Kokomo was the other. We have that as 4 of the races in the season. So Bearberry, we were pretty quick at 2, and we could have a shot at winning that also. And then Grant Park, we're very fast at. Everything besides Elm Creek, Prairie View, and Millbridge, which is 4 races of the 11. So we got to do better at the ones we struggle at. I'm going to change the look of this car, though, for next season. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching, as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.